Hello, this is Priscilla, and welcome to the Conversational Hour. I hope that you will enjoy this session as much as I enjoyed putting it together. The topic today is Anita Goes to the Bank. Thank you for joining us. Hello, Alicia. How are you?
Hello, Patricia. Fine, thanks. And you?
I'm doing wonderfully well. It's so good to see you. I am happy that you have decided to join me today, and I
Yeah,
hope
thank you.
and I hope that you will enjoy our lesson. Do you have any questions that I can answer for you before we get started?
No, thanks. I just reading your PDF
Okay.
that you linked there, so it's great.
Okay, so we're ready to start. All right, so let me know when you can see our screen with the objective. Are you able to see
Okay.
the screen? Okay, so our objective today is to be able to discuss activities that takes place within a bank. We will primarily read and pay attention to the tone of a dialogue. Opportunities will be provided to ask questions. However, speaking spontaneously will be greatly improved with a student pre-reading the lesson to facilitate an understanding of the lesson. So thank you very much for reading before we get started. And if you had any questions, you would have posted those, so I don't think that you do. So I'm going to invite you to read for me. Would you read until I ask you to stop?
Okay. Anita goes to the post office at the bank. The post office is usually a very busy place. There are usually many people waiting in the line. They all want to do different things. Some people want to buy stamps, some people want to send packages. Anita needed to buy some stamps and to send a package. At the post office, she talked to the clerk. The clerk was very helpful. It is her mother's birthday soon, and she bought some stamps for her mother's birthday card. She bought her mother a present and sent it in a package, and she bought her mama a cookbook. Anita hopes her mama likes the card and the present. The bank is usually a busy place too. People have to a number and then wait. When your number is called, you go to the teller's desk. The tellers can help you to do many things. They can help you to help you deposit money into your account. They can help you withdraw money from your account. They can help you transfer money from one account to another. They can help you to handle checks. Tellers are very helpful people. Anita needed to deposit some money into her bank account. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller's desk, and the teller desk helps Anita deposit money into her bank account.
Okay, thank you very much for reading that, Anita. Uh, that's not Anita. I know your name is not Anita, but thank you thank you for reading that, Alicia. Somehow I'm getting you involved in the story, and you are the one that's going to the bank, and you are also going to the post office. I want to point out a few things about your reading, but
Yeah.
before I do that, I want to say hello to Wanjo and to my dear friend Raphael. I'm excited that you're here, and welcome. Now, Alicia, as you're reading, I want you to pay close attention to what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
When I hear you reading, you put a lot of emphasis on the endings of your word. And
Okay.
this is good if you're really learning to make those distinctions between sounds. It is great that you are exaggerating, but at the rate that you're reading, I think that the exaggeration is no longer needed for you to
Okay.
make it clear that you're ending your sounds. For I can't know if exactly, but it's like but.
Okay.
It's good to do it when you're starting out so that you know that you're doing it, but now your reading is good enough that you can pull back on those endings and the endings are going to come. So the very first uh, passage part is the post you can say the post office is usually a very busy place. I think I hear something like the post office is usually a very busy place. There are usually it's not even it's
Okay,
I'm
okay.
not exactly sure what, but I'll try to figure out how to
It's
say
like
what.
a sounds,
Yeah, and you don't need
sound
to.
of my voice,
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah, but you do need to do it when you're first starting out because the listener is trying to make sure that you're pronouncing the words correctly. So if you can work on that, you did a marvelous job of reading. I want to ask you if you recognize these pictures
Yes.
here. Which one of these pictures, and I want you to tell me, I want you to use a speaker's voice, conversational voice. I'm going to ask you, where is this picture located? You will tell me it is the third
And
picture from the left or
okay, the
whichever
first
way.
one, I think.
Wait, no, I have,
No,
wait,
sorry.
I'm going to ask you. I'm going to ask you first. All
Okay.
right? I want you to tell me, where is a picture that looks like something you would receive in the post office? Where is that picture located?
I think is the first. No, the five, the five picture.
From which, the left or the right?
The left.
Okay. The fifth picture from the left. Now I ask, which one of these pictures is something that you would receive at the post office?
Yeah.
Okay. The fifth picture on the from the left. This would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. Is there another picture that you might receive something from the post office?
The
Which one?
middle is the first,
Which one?
the third, the first.
The first one?
No,
From the, tell me
no,
again.
the fourth,
From the left or the right?
the left.
All right. I
Or
want
the
you to.
right is the same.
Okay. See what I'm getting you to do is when you're giving directions, especially if you're a language learner, you need to be very specific. So that's what I'm giving you something simple to do, but I need you to be very specific. It is the fourth picture from the left. Is that what you said? Is this the picture?
Yeah.
This is the picture that you would receive at the
Oh
post
no,
office.
no, not that. Sorry. I jumped. I was see on your PDF, not the screen.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
oh!
Okay.
I changed my lessons up, but I may not necessarily
Yeah.
change. Sorry.
It's not the first, it's not the second one, is the third.
Okay, we're looking for something that you would receive at the post office. Okay, is there another picture that you would receive at the post office?
No, it's not that with the package, with the gift.
It
I
is
want to mean not one, not two, not three, the third.
from the left.
Yes, from the
Okay.
left.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Alicia. Let's see. Who do we have here today? Alicia, you will be number 1. Guanjo, you're number 2. Raphael, you're number 3. Guanjo, could you read for me all that you see, starting now?
Anita, starting from Anita.
I want you to start from the beginning. Let me see if I can pull it up to the top for you.
Okay.
You know, the post office. Anita goes to the post office and the bank, please.
Okay. The post office is usually a very busy place. There, sorry. There are usually, I can see it. Okay. I'm going to the post to my PDF because I can see. Okay.
Okay.
There
Now,
are.
now I want you to know that the only thing that I'll be asking you is not on the PDF. Only the text is correct on the PDF, okay? Then you'll have to look at the screen. Read, please.
Okay. There are usually many people waiting in line. They all want to do different things. Some people want to buy stamps, some people want to send packages. Anita needed to buy some stamps and to send a package. At the post office, she talks to the clerk. The clerk was very helpful. It is her mother's birthday soon. She bought some stamps for her mother's birthday card. She bought her mother a present and sent it in a package. She bought her mom a cookbook. Anita hopes her mom likes the card and present. The bank is usually a busy place too. People have to take a number and then wait. When your number is called, you go to the teller's desk. Tellers can help you do many things. They can help you deposit money into your account. They can help you withdraw money from your account. They can help you transfer money from one account to another. They can help to handle checks. Tellers are very helpful people. Anita needed to deposit some money into her bank account. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller's desk. The teller helped Anita deposit money into her bank account.
Okay. Thank you so much, Guangzhou.
You're welcome.
And can you pronounce your name for me, please?
My name is Juanjo.
Say it one more time.
Juanjo.
Quan. What's the last sound? Fo?
It's Juanjo. It's
Quanfo? Quanfo?
Juanjo.
Quanco?
Yes, more or less.
Okay.
I know it's difficult for foreigners people.
Okay. All right. Quanco, thank you for your reading. Quanco, look at the pictures and tell me, where is the picture with the teller? Which picture has the teller?
The teller. Who is a teller? A person who works in a post office, or I don't know.
Okay, make a guess.
That word is.
Make a guess. Guess. I want you to make a selection. You decide. Which one is it? Which one of these pictures is it?
I think could be the first one from the left,
Okay.
or the fifth one from the left.
Okay. Do you think it's this lady, this man, or this lady?
In the first one,
there's only one picture that has a teller in it.
Only one picture. Okay. I think the first one.
Okay.
It's the boy.
Okay, it is the boy.
But I'm not sure.
Which one of these pictures has a clerk in it? Which picture has a clerk?
A clerk. I don't know. The second one from the right. I think. No, I'm sorry. This is a kiwi.
And is it this one or this one? Which one is?
Okay. The boy.
Okay.
The boy who wears the white dress.
Okay, and which one of these pictures is a check that you can take to the bank and give to the teller?
Okay. The second one from the left.
Okay, thank you. This is a teller. The gentleman is a teller. The reason I know he's a teller is because I can see that his back, his face is toward a computer, and he's
Mhm.
looking at a computer, and this lady is making a transaction into the bank. This is a check. This is correct.
Mhm.
And this is probably something that a lady would come to the bank and deposit or cash. This is a clerk. The lady is a clerk. The lady is in a uniform of sorts, but this man has on a hat, so that tells me that he's not the employee. The employees would not wear hats to address the public. Guanco, I want you to know that almost 100% of the time, people who handle money in the bank are called tellers. Almost always they're called tellers. Guanco,
Okay.
what are the people in the bank almost 100% of the time called? They are
Mm.
called tellers.
Okay.
Guanco, what are the people that usually handle money in the bank almost 100% of the time called?
Tellers.
Very good. They're called tellers.
Okay.
Other people who assist customers, just like they're customers in the bank, they may be called clerks. But rarely would a person at the post office be called a teller. Almost 99% of the time, they would not be called tellers. They may be called clerks. They may be called clerks or salespeople, but rarely are they called tellers. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, let us hear from, oh, Antonio, good morning.
Good morning.
And Ruth, good morning. Antonio, you will be number 4.
Okay.
And Ruth, you will be number 5.
Okay, teacher, good morning.
Good morning. Raphael, would you read for me, please?
Yes.
Until I ask you to stop, you'll read the entire thing.
Can I start?
Yes, please.
The post office is usually a very busy. Can I ask you a question?
Sure, you can.
Because I'm not sure about the pronunciation of the article. Because sometimes people say is usually a very busy place or usually a very busy place.
Well, to begin with, this letter A can be pronounced A. Either one is acceptable. But this is what I would suggest to the language learner. As you are learning, I would suggest that you say A, so as not to be confused. Just as I mentioned to Anita, it's not Anita, Alicia, when you become comfortable with what you have learned, then you can make the changes. But as you're learning, I think you should over exercise or overextend, and in this case, just say what it is, say A. Then, as you become better at understanding when to recognize A, then you can go with the and A. But because you are asking me, then I would suggest that you go with A. The post office is usually a very busy place. But I might say the post office is usually a busy, very busy place. I don't think I would say but there will be times when I will say Um, to say a is probably more sophisticated, it's proper, and it's always correct.
Okay.
But we get comfortable when we say the post office is usually a very busy place. Now this second word that you asked, biz, I don't think it would ever be biz if it's busy. Then you're not pronouncing it correctly. It is always busy. It is always busy. That is B-E-E-Z. This is how this should always be pronounced. It should be pronounced busy, never biz. I think you may be getting it confused with, do you understand?
Yes.
But we're not talking about business. We're talking about being active. We're talking about being active. All right? Does that make sense? So busy, busy, busy. Well, it's not quite busy, but biz. I don't know how. Maybe I could say it should be busy, busy. Okay. All right.
All right.
So does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Continue to read.
The post office is usually a very busy place. There are usually many people waiting in line. They all want to do different things. Some people want to buy stamps. Some people want to send packages. Anita needed to buy some stamps and to send a package. At the post office, she talks to the clerk. The clerk was very helpful. It is her mother's birthday soon. She bought some stamps for her mother's birthday card. She bought her mother a present and sent it in a package. She bought her mom a cookbook. Anita hopes her mom likes the card and present. The bank is usually a busy place too. People have to take a number and then wait. When your number is called, you go to the teller's desk. Tellers can help you do many things. They can help you deposit money into your account. They can help you withdraw money from your account. They can help you transfer money from one account to another. They can help you to handle checks. Tellers are very helpful people. Anita needed to deposit some money into her bank account. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller's desk. The teller helped Anita deposit money into her bank account.
Okay. Thank you very much for reading that. And I listened to you very carefully use the word a or and you did perfectly well using So it seems that you are comfortable using and you would be correct. Got it? Now, I want you to look at these pictures and tell me which one of these images has people lined up to do something.
It's the first from the right.
Okay, the first from the right. The first picture from the right. And what do you think these people might be lined up to do? Where might they be standing?
They
In the
they
bank
might.
or post office?
I think it's in the post office because in the bank I think there would be chairs.
Oh, really?
Uh, yes, but that's how it is in Brazil.
Oh, really?
Yes.
No. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish and then I'll explain. You think just the post office? That's a good observation. There are no chairs in the post office for sure. But now, as it relates to the bank, there are chairs in the bank, but the chairs in the bank are primarily reserved for those people that want to speak with a bank officer in the office. But if someone is going into the bank to make a transaction, such as withdraw
Right.
money, deposit money, or ask about account information that's very quick, like their account balance, they stand in line, but they do what we call queue up. Have you ever heard the word queue up?
I've heard queue before, but not up, not with the preposition up.
Okay, what does the
Queue
word
up.
what does the word queue mean when you hear it?
I think it has the same meaning as line.
Okay,
Sorry, the phone is is ringing and
Okay.
I'm at work.
Okay. Go ahead and answer it.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So thank you. Let us go to um number 4. Who is number 4? Do you remember who's reading? Who's number 4? Who is number 4?
Me.
I am the number 4.
Who is I am?
Antonio, sorry.
Antonia. Antonia, would you please read for me, please? Starting at the
Okay.
top. You don't have
Okay.
to read what's in green. That's just information. You may read
Okay.
now.
The post office is usually a very busy place. There are usually many people waiting in line. They all want to do different things. Some people want to buy stamps. Some people want to send packages. Anita needs to buy some stamps and to send a package. At the post office, she talks to the clerk. The clerk was very helpful. It is her mother's birthday song. She bought some stamps for her mother's birthday card. She bought her mother a present and sent it in a package. She bought her mom a cookbook. Anita hopes her mom likes the card and present. The bank is usually a busy place too. People have to take a number and then wait. When your number is called, you go to the teller's desk. Tellers can help you do many things. They can help you deposit money into your account. They can help you withdraw money from your account. They can help you transfer money from one account to another. They can help to handle checks. Tellers are very helpful people. Anita needed to deposit some money into her bank account. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller's desk. The teller helped Anita deposit money into her bank account.
She took a number.
She took a number. Talk. Okay.
Continue.
Yeah. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller desk. The teller helped Anita deposit money into her bank account.
Very good. So we see here Anita needed to deposit some money into her bank account. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller's desk. Now, I've never gone to the bank and had to take a number. So if I had to take a number, I guess I would have to sit down. Otherwise, there wouldn't be much point in taking a number. All right?
Mhm.
So if we look at these pictures, well, before we look at these pictures, I did not hear the S on tellers. Tellers. Okay, so that should have been
Teller.
an S on that teller. Okay,
Okay.
but you did recognize the word.
Mhm.
That's good. And this word, your. I think you said you, but it is your.
You
Your.
are. You are.
And this word, I'm not sure if you were asking, but it is took. Took.
Talk.
That took.
Talk.
Took.
Took.
That's how you pronounce that word. Took.
Talk. You are.
As it would be. Took is T
Talk.
U K
Mhm.
T took
Took. Took.
took.
Okay. Thank you. Took.
It's more like an ooh, but I don't know how to write an ooh. Took ooh.
Longer. Took. Took.
Took. No, not a long O.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you
So
got it?
it took. Okay. She
Yeah.
took a number.
Yeah. So maybe it would go like
Okay.
but not two. It's a ooh. So I'm gonna go with UK. Took. Took. All right. Looking at the pictures below.
Mhm.
Which one of these pictures represent a gift or present? Tell me
Uh,
exactly where it is with using left to right.
Okay,
Where's
against or present, I think it's the number 3 account from the left.
3 from the left? Great. And which one of these images has a lot of people?
A lot of people.
A lot.
A lot.
Hmm.
Which is this word? A lot.
Which one of these images has a multitude of people?
Ah, okay, a multitude of people. Then the first account from the right.
The first from the right. What does the word multitude mean?
Multitude is a lot of people.
Okay, so when I asked you about the word a lot, you were not sure what I meant.
Ah, a lot. Okay. Okay.
So which picture has a mm, has a few people?
Few is uh, the against of multitude.
The
Is
what?
little people. Against of multitude is uh,
Which one of these pictures has a few people in it?
few people. Okay. Well, then the first no, the first image from the left.
The first from the left. How many people do you see in the picture in the first from the
In the
left?
first, 2 people. I can see.
Okay, so 2 people would just be 2 people. Okay,
Mhm.
because that would not be a few.
Mhm.
There's a person right there. There's a person right there. Here's a person, and here's a person. Which one of these pictures has a few people in it?
Few people in the first image.
No. If a picture
Oh no.
has a
Okay. Few. Okay. In the image before, from I mean the 2 image from the right.
that would be
Few people.
the second image from the right has a few people. The word
Mhm.
few means that you can count. You can count them. A
Mhm.
multitude or a lot means it's probably too many to count. All right? That's just something to remember.
Mhm.
Do you have any questions about what you read?
Mhm.
Do you
It's
have any
different if there
do you have
are 2 people, more or a lot. A lot is a multitude.
No,
Few is.
if it's 2 people, you say there are 2
Ah.
people because you can quickly look and say, "Oh, there's only 2 people in the store." You wouldn't say a few
Mhm.
people. There's only 2 people in the bank, but there are few people in the
Mhm.
post office, and there are a lot
Mhm.
of people in the line. Do you understand?
Mhm. Yes, I understand.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Um, Ruth, could you read for us?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, you may start.
Okay. The post um yeah. The post office is usually a very busy place. There are usually many people waiting in the line. They all want to do different things. Some people want to buy stamps. Some people want to send package. Anita needed to buy some stamps and to send a package. At
Hmm.
the post office she talks to the clerk. The clerk was very helpful. It is her mother's birthday soon. She bought some stamps for her mother's birthday card. She bought her mother a present and sent it in a package. She bought her mom a cookbook. Anita hopes her mom likes the card and present. The bank is usually a busy place, too. People have to take a number and then wait. When your number is called, you go to the teller's desk. Tellers can help you do many things. They can help you deposit money into your account. They can help you withdraw money from your account. They can help you transfer money from one account to another. They can help to handle checks. Tellers are very helpful people. Anita needed to deposit some money into her bank account. She took a number and waited. When her number was called, she went to the teller desk. The teller helped Anita deposit money into her bank account.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, could you please tell me, Ruth, what does this picture point to? Where is it located? And describe what it is. This one.
The post office.
Okay.
Uh, the picture that you are
You'll have to look at the screen.
market.
You'll have to look at the computer, not at the handout. Look at the computer. Can you see the computer?
Yeah.
What am I pointing to?
Um, cards, stamps.
Okay. What is this picture pointing to, and where is it located?
And in the post office.
Okay. Okay. I want you to tell me now, where is this picture that I'm pointing to? It's the
It
red
is
one.
check. And it is located in a bank.
Okay, it's located in the bank. It's
Yeah.
located as the second picture from the left.
Okay, teacher is located in the second picture from the left.
Very good. And Anita, tell me what this picture is that is in the green arrow is pointing to. Tell me what the green arrow is pointing to. And I'd like for you to use the word multitude. What is this arrow, the green arrow pointing to? And use the word multitude.
Uh, she is the she is in the first picture from right. She's the seven people.
Okay? Okay, the arrow is pointing to the first picture on the right, and it is a multitude of people.
Ah, sorry, teacher. Okay.
Okay, no problem. Thank you very much.
Okay.
If you'll mute your microphone.
Okay.
All right. Now we're going to go to our fun part of the day, and we're back to Anita. Anita, I'm going to change your name to Anita. Alicia. Alicia, but she's not here anyway. So we have Antonio. Antonio, I want you to use the words in the block and tell me the story of what we just talked about or a story of your own. When you're ready, you may begin.
I have to
Antonio.
share a story.
I'm sorry?
We, yes, I have to say a story with this word.
Yes, I'll give you an example. Yesterday I went to the store to buy groceries, but
Okay.
before getting groceries, I had to go to the bank and get some money from my account. I got enough money from my account
Yeah, yes,
to
okay.
buy. You got the idea? Okay, great. You may start.
Okay. Well, I meet the before summer a person who lived in the other part of my country, and then we say that we we would send a card with about our lives. Then I went to a store to buy a mail with which I put my photos and a, a mail with information about the last week. Then I paid to the teller with money, but it's it's enough. It wasn't enough with the money, and I paid with my number account. Um, Furthermore, I I sent package with some gifts and rewards. Mm, It's
If I
enough. I don't know.
if I haven't used the words, if the words are still there, you need to add them, even if you've said them before. Continue.
Okay. Uh, yeah, I don't. Well, I deposit. Well, and then I for after that I talk with the clerk and I say that if I could send another gift in Sunday, then uh, I deposit money for that. Um, and oof, I bought a stamp too.
Okay. Thank you, Antonio. We got it. We made it. We made it. Okay, Raphael, would you go with yours, Raphael?
Yes. Uh, I confess that I hate going to the bank to deposit money because I don't like to wait in line and because we need to take a number and I think it is a waste of time and sometimes clerks are not very polite. And as I really like to do everything online, when I need to mail a card, uh, I I do it electronic. Um, how can I say that? I I I don't go to the post office to buy stamps because I do it online. I send a card online.
Did it go
Uh,
away? Okay.
yes, I already say the count and tell
Okay.
her.
Okay, even if you did, say it again. If it's still there, say it again.
Okay. I said that I don't like to go to the bank to deposit some money into my account or to talk to a teller if I can do it online.
Okay.
And I also don't go to the post office to buy stamps and send cards and packages.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ruth, would you tell your story, please?
Okay, teacher. Um, well, my my sister is gonna get married, so I need to buy some birthday presents for her. Uh, I go to the bank and deposit some money there for other things that I have to do. But additional to that, I go to talk with teller for because I need more money for the present. So he had to help me to increase my number and check after I go to buy some car for her um, for congrats about her marriage. And later I go to the post office and talk with the clerk to help me to send some package and stamp. He knows what is my account, so he'll help me to do it very fast. And finally, I write to my sister for review her mail because I sent her um, a letter and this explaining what I have done.
I'm
I
waiting.
told that I told that word.
Okay, even if the
Text.
word is still there, you need to use it again, please.
Okay. And later, my sister told me about the card and about the package that she had received.
Okay, thank you very much. You all did great with that activity. Now let us find the next activity. Um, let's see who's with us now. Antonio and Raphael. Antonio,
Hmm.
Antonio, Raphael, and Ruth. All right. Here are what we're going to call story starters. Yeah, Antonio, and okay. These are story starters. You're going to take a look at the picture, and you're going to make
Mhm.
and you're going to make us a beautiful story that we're going to just love, love, and love. You have 1 minute to tell us your story. Oops, where's your
Mhm.
story, Antonio? It's supposed to be here. All right, so Antonio, look at your picture,
Okay.
and
Well,
then I'll tell you when to start.
well,
Wait, Antonio. I'll
okay.
tell you when to start because I want you to have enough time to make a good story. I want you to look at this picture, and then
Mhm.
I want you to read this sentence. I'm going to type one thing that you say, and I want you to talk for 1 minute about your story. Be sure to refer to this image so we know what you're talking about. Ruth, give me one word that you want Antonio to use in his story. One word. I'm going to give you the
Uh,
word octopus.
sing,
What is it?
sing,
Think?
sing, cantar.
Spell it for me.
Okay.
Okay, never mind. Ruth, give me one word.
Sing. The
That's okay. We're gonna.
sleep.
That's
Also,
okay.
what?
It's okay. Antonio, tell me your story, and you must use the word octopus on the count of
Octopus.
three. One, two,
Ah,
three. You have 1 minute.
okay.
Start
Well,
now.
um, there are a one cat and three birds in a field, and well, the cat want to sleep, but the three birds want to sleep, want to sing in this moment. Then the cat didn't sleep, couldn't sleep, and then they both um, did a treat. Then the cat promised that he didn't eating no he wouldn't eating wouldn't eat if the oof, wouldn't eat the bird when they
Okay. Please stop. Please stop.
were it's
Antonio.
difficult.
Antonio, please stop. Now, Antonio, you've got some type of story in your head. I want you to tell me your story in 1 minute again. Very slowly. Tell me the same story that you just told, but you should be able to tell it better. One, two, three.
Well, there are one cat and three birds. Then the three birds are singing. Then the cat uh, can't sleep. The cat decides to do a treat with the bird. The cat, Uh, isn't isn't oof, wouldn't eat the bird if the bird uh, aren't sing. Doesn't don't sing. Oof.
Don't forget to use the word octopus.
Then the bird accept the treatment.
Okay, you did not use the word octopus, but that's okay. You did good. All right, this is a story for Raphael. Raphael, I want you to use the word octopus also. And let's see. On the count of three, you have your story, and I'll write the word that you tell me that this is about. On the count of three, tell me your story. One, two, three. Raphael, your microphone is muted, but your time is still going.
Bob stopped to let the penguins cross the road. They were on their way to rob a bank, and it's really something bad because they are broke, and they hired uh, a thief called Octopus to help them. and and it was a failure because at the end of it all they were
Okay, please stop. You've got a general idea of your story now. Now tell me the same story in 1 minute.
was really bad.
Your time is going.
Bob stopped to let the penguins cross the road. They were on their own way to rob a bank, and they hired a thief called Octopus to help them, and it was a failure because they got caught by the police and they went to jail.
Okay. Well, you did that in 40 seconds. Very good. And was much better the second time. Okay, Ruth, your word is octopus also?
Okay.
Wait a minute. And you have 1 minute on the count of three. You may begin. One, two, three.
After the dental hygienist cleaned Pablo's teeth, Dr. Julie inspected them and said, "What it needs to be cut right now." So I thought there are many tooths very bad, and he thinks that maybe he'd like to be octopus to do that very fast.
Is that it? Okay, good. That was 28 seconds. Now tell me the same story, starting now.
In in 1 minute?
Well, you have 1 minute. If you don't need 1 minute, you don't have to take 1 minute. Just go. You may start. Time is going.
Um, the same story, new story.
The same story.
Okay. After the dental hygienist cleaned Paul's teeth, Dr. Julian inspected them and said he has to be cut right now. He can notice that the boy has many teeth very bad. Um, he desires to be an octopus to clean it very fast and to help the boy as soon as possible.
Okay, that is your 1 minute. All right, guys, you all were amazing. You all are amazing. All right, so what we're going to do now is at the top of the hour, we have a final word. Antonia, what final words do you have for today's lesson?
Well, I think I um, I have to study more and more because it's very difficult to talk for me.
In my class, you don't need to study more. You just want to take full advantage of the opportunities to practice. This is what conversation is. Conversation isn't something that you can study. Conversation is something that you must practice. And that's what you're doing
Yes.
here. But of course, you need to practice everywhere. But yes, yes, Raphael, it's going to get harder. The more I see you come to my class, I'm going to make it more of a challenge for you. And then when you start speaking to people like our President Obama, you'll say, President Obama, it is because of Priscilla that I'm able to meet and greet with you today. Okay, thank you, Antonio. Raphael, final words.
Here's what I learned from your class today. I didn't know the word teller and clerk, new vocabulary, and I'm also glad that I can make this vocabulary go into my how can I say that, my active one.
Hmm. You're active learning. You're
Yes,
activating your
yes.
learning. Very good. All right, thank you for that. And Ruth, final words?
I would like your classes, teacher. Um, I enjoy it, and I'm trying to come into your class as I can.
Okay, I'm happy to have you. And eventually everything will start to repeat itself. Right now, my classes are novel because I'm fairly new. What I try to bring something different to each lesson, even though the lesson may be the same, the activity will be different. That's why I apologize to some extent that if you look at the activity won't change. The activity will change, but the text will not change. All right. Thank you
Hmm.
guys for
Okay.
participating. I really enjoyed today's session, and I like it because the classes go very fast. All righty.
Okay, teacher.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Okay. Bye, Ruth,
Bye.
Raphael, and
Bye.
Antonio. Have a
Bye.
nice day.